to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not. Stop speaking in whispers, say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones.
As the weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Riblin!
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow! Bronco line! 15!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Fire down these two. 180!
20 left. Here's Walker. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they come. Second down.
Yellow! Bronco line! 80!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Won't get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Walker. He can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Defense making a couple of good stops here. This brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. Throwing here, Nix. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Attack! Yellow!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow!
To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
I love that. I time, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Walker on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 180!
This is Walker on second. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one does not go far.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
We played one here on Christmas Day. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Broncos.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they're all over that screen. Rob didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against him.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. Brings this across the 25. And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against this 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now an inside give to Walker. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He gets it to Rice. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the ones dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give up the gun to Walker. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Walker now from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And off to Walker from the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow. 480.
Third down, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
Walker finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get 4 points to end the lopsided first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Back to throw it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Noah Williams.
Mixes pass.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Wait. Go on, 80. Right side.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's caught by Jalen Waddle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here.
10 yards. And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Xavier Worthy, now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Punched out of the pocket. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. Now he's past the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. They go with Walker here. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
The first carry now, Brashon Smith. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ladies. Right side.
Now again, running right. Cuts it back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for it. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Play action, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through the end. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Arms go wide. Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
A 48-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
On first down, it's Nix. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on first down. He gets it to the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 9th win of the season. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Throw is caught by the back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
For Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. That'll be the case here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Nix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Nix to throw again. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A 4-yard gain brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Once more, it's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
The Broncos, 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Throwing again, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Yellow. There's the blue lady. What's that?
Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
I don't need to. There's the line.
They give it to him again. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now.